everyone and welcome back to my channel. On today's video it is the community's favourite video of the month, the completed pages. So I will be showing you my completed pages and these are for February 2025. Now as you can see I haven't got a lot of books here. I did struggle at the start of February to colour. I think I had about 2 weeks where I didn't colour. I think I was in like a colouring slum, and obviously I've heard from a lot of other YouTubers that is something that they've struggled with as well at the start of the year. I just think that for me I put pressure on myself making videos for you guys, and also then the daylight as well is not great. I mean today's lovely, it's blue sky, but it's been a lot of grey sky recently and I like to colour in natural daylight. So yeah, for that reason I've done 5 pages this month. So my usual was about 6 to 7, but yeah, it was a bit slower this month. But I'm glad that what I've done, I'm happy with the pages that I've done. So let's get into it. Like I said, I had to remind myself why I started colouring and why I started the YouTube channel. So I just had to sort of take myself back to sort of my self-care, and colouring for me rather than colouring for you guys, unfortunately. Obviously I love to show you my pages, but I then realised that I have to do this for myself. So I shall show you a couple of pages that I've done in this book. So this is my project book and I've done a couple of pages out of here. Let's just zoom you in a bit. So this is Small Victories by Johanna Basford, and my total tally for this book so far this year is now a total of 3 pages, and I will do more obviously in March. So this one I called it Pastel Hearts because I had a prompt that was to use pastel colours only. So I used my Brute Funa macaroons and Sakura Jelly Roll white just for these little dottings on this one just here, and some dots on here. But apart from that, they were the only 2 things that I used on this page. So it was quite a quick and easy colouring, and it was obviously it coincided with Valentine's Day, so this one was quite a quick and simple, easy colouring. And I think I did this before I went into my colouring slum, so this was quite early on in February. And the second page I did in this book was this one, and again it was for my prompt, colour a page with sea life. And I just thought this was very fitting because yeah, it just had a nice variety of sea life at the bottom. So this is a narwhal I think, and I used Woomer pencils on here, and it's absolutely beautiful how they go down on this paper. I used a white, gold and silver gel pen. I've now switched over to the Sakura Jelly Roll for all my white highlights. And this was just another page out of my project book completed. So I'm quite happy with how this turned out. Another quick simple one, but this is the whole point of this book. So yeah, that is 2 pages out of Small Victories by Johanna Basford. The next page I shall show you is, let me zoom you back out because this is a larger book, is The Seasons book by Hannah Carlson. This is the Dutch edition, and the page that I did out of this book was this page, and I did it for my hashtag, which was CNYFeb 2025, which was Chinese New Year. So I basically wanted people to colour anything from the Chinese New Year, whether it be from this year or previous years. But I chose this snake, and I used Woomers on this paper, and again they just went down beautifully. I used a white and gold gel pen TBC gel crayons and a stencil for the background, and then I went around the stencil with just a pencil, and then on the background I also used Winsor and Newton drawing ink, so for the gold splattering. Don't know if that's showing up on camera. Not sure if that is, if you can see that, but I had fun with doing these gems as well, so hopefully, and obviously I referenced pictures off of Pinterest, and in particular an image by an A. Hewitt, just to sort of get the shading and the and that right, but obviously it was my own version. I think now I'm a little bit more confident with gemstones, and yeah, I'm happy with how these turned out. And yeah, just that when I wasn't sure on the background on this page, but now it's all sort of come together and all the colours are there, sort of the red and the green that contrast. I'm really happy with how this turned out. So that is my Chinese New Year snake from Seasons by Hannah Carlson. The next page that I've got, and these two were from Untouched Books, was this book by Lolita Iyer called Enchanted Creatures, and I did this as a buddy colour with Karen from My Colourful Country Life, and let me zoom you in a bit just so you, yeah, and we did this page together. This is my version of it, and I used Woomer pencils, Unipin Fine Line in black just for some detailing, W.H. Smith glitter gel pens just here from the UK that I'd had, and white gel pen. Did I use anything else? Oh yeah, super golden markers for in the background. I didn't think it needed a natural background. Well, I didn't, and I've just put the super golden markers in, so I'm not sure if that's showing up in the red, sort of red, gold and gold on the camera. But yeah, I'm super happy with how he's turned out, and he's very handsome, and oh my god, this is the page that got me out of my slum. Like I said to Karen, I said, thank you so much for buddying with me on this. I love the paper. I love the Zen Doodle. The Zen Doodle for me, it already showed me where I should put the light and the dark shades. So it was a lot of fun for me. And yeah, I'm excited to do another page in this book. I also did this little fella up here, the little kingfisher, and I'm really happy with how he turned out. I did reference a picture off the internet for his like shading and stuff, but I just think that he's absolutely gorgeous. And the whole, like, I think Lolita had put on Instagram that it was all autumnal colours, and I hadn't intended for it to be autumnal colours, but I kind of, yeah, I get that where she's coming from. And I shall put Karen's here, and I absolutely love how she has done her background, like all pinks and stuff. It's just like, it's just absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so thank you very much, Karen, for buddying with me. And that was a page out of Enchanted Creatures by Lolita Iyer, and that was an untouched book. And the next one was also an untouched book, and this oh, let me zoom you out, not to nudge the camera, but this one was an untouched book, and this was a buddy colour with Laura from Kaleidoscopic Colours, and this is Magical Jungle by Johanna Basford, and she chose this page to do. Now, I absolutely struggled with this page, completely and utterly struggled. I couldn't get my head round I wanted to do it vibrant, but obviously the weather wasn't like very nice, so I couldn't see myself doing vibrant colours, but I knew that's what I wanted to do in this book. So I ummed and ahed, and I did message her and said I'm really struggling, and it took me a long time to get pen to or pencil to paper. And I even looked at like Valentine's Day like palettes, and this is the one that I chose. And then yeah, so this is what I had as inspiration, and then this is how it's turned out. So I don't know, I started with the background, so that was completely different to this palette. Yeah, so I've left this here obviously just to explain that I was struggling to Sarah Renee Clark's colour cubes, but I'm happy with how the pinks and the purples have turned out on the jungle greens that I've used. I used Brute Funas, and some of the colour combinations were from Pamela's Passion for Pencils Facebook page and her YouTube channel. She has like a Brute Funa section for combinations. Posca pen, I actually did white Posca pen dots, but then went over it and changed it to gold because I thought it looked like snow. I didn't want it to look like snow in a jungle book. So I don't know whether that is showing up on camera, the gold, but it's all got gold dots on there. And I used some Sakura Jelly Roll Stardust, just I don't know if it's going to show up, but like on the edges of these flowers here and here, just to give it a bit more, and on the butterfly and its wings a bit here. But this, yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out overall. And once I got pen to paper or pencil to paper, I was absolutely fine. But it was just starting it, and I'm glad that Laura kind of pushed me to do it, and she didn't say, oh, do you want to stop or do you want to choose another page, because I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. And I shall put Laura's here, and I really love the way that she has used the greens, and it's really vibrant and bright. So thank you, Laura, for buddying with me and for pushing me on this one. And yeah, I think this was both our first page in this book, so another untouched book that I wanted to get to. So thank you for buddying with me. So that is Magical Jungle by Johanna Basford. So that is all my pages that I have to show you. I know it was a bit short this week, or this month, should I say. I think my favourite was this Deer page by Lolita Aya, or from Enchanted Creatures. I just had so much fun with it. The paper is absolutely beautiful. The Woomer pencils went down absolutely beautifully. And if you don't already have Woomer pencils, I'm not like in cahoots with them or anything, or trying to get any money for them, but I think you should go out and buy the Woomer pencils. And yeah, this was just the page that got me out of the colouring slum. I have a lot of, and I think, to be honest, this is actually my favourite page that I have ever coloured in my journey so far. What are your thoughts? What is your favourite page? Because obviously people have different opinions to me. What is your favourite page that I've coloured this month? Again, I really enjoyed the snake that I did, and once it all came together. Leave me a comment below with your favourite page, and yeah, I look forward to doing my March pages. If you haven't already seen that video, then the planned video is up on my channel already, and I look forward to doing more in my Small Victories and my Small Victories project book, and get into some spring pages as the weather is hopefully going to take the turn, and we're going to get some more blue sky and better light. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you. Bye bye.